What's up, guys? It's Luke W coming back at you with another video today. I'm here with my good friend Riley Forrest. I was actually kind of showing him what Amazon FBA was not too long ago, and he actually took some action and got some products into Amazon and was actually able to sell out in 2 days of a test batch of units that he got. So Riley, can you tell us a little bit about how you got started in Amazon and like what made you want to do this?
Yeah, absolutely. So I've been working at a restaurant, specifically two, for a while. That hasn't been the agenda. I've really always been looking for something that can bring me income without trading my time for it. So I see my buddy Luke. He starts making YouTube videos, he's selling products, he ends up quitting his job. So that was really a game changer for me, changing a mindset that this is really a possibility. This is really a good business venture that I could go down. So I reached out to Luke, had coffee with him a few times. He was very helpful, showing me which programs to go with and how to search products. And from there, I pretty much took it on, found a product that I really liked, and dove right in.
So yeah, that's awesome, dude. I'm glad that you did that. And you yourself actually was able to, he was actually able to cut out one of his part-time jobs due to the fact that he saw this venture kind of taking off for him. And I mean, he only had one product to start out with, but he sold out of that real quick. And now, how many other products do you have going now? Like, you set up some other products, or?
Yeah, absolutely. So I actually wanted to test 3. And the reason is there's 3 products that I found that fit the exact search criteria I was looking for. The numbers spoke to me, and I thought the sales were very good. Those were 3 things that really made me consider to start off with a couple items. Another reason was just because the fact that if I have 3 items, if one doesn't sell good, for one, I'm learning for that. And for 2, the other 2 items that I'm selling might sell to overcompensate for the one that wasn't selling well.
Exactly, man. That's the way to do it. I like testing out. That's a really great idea. I kind of told him, like, he took it on himself basically, but having a few products that you can test out all at once with smaller orders. Like, his first order was only literally 25 units, but the price point for that product that he sold out with was about $64. So he was making how much profit on each one?
On that one, it was a 35.49%, and that's the net profit margin, which gave me about $13 per unit. However, that was a bad number because, like Luke said here, I started with a small number, so my incurred shipping cost was very high. But overall, it was a good test product, and it definitely taught me that that'd be a good thing to start with.
Yeah, and what was it surprising to you to see that on Alibaba and like the prices were just super low compared to what people were selling here in America for? Like, in America, the prices are $64, but in Alibaba, the price is 3 or 4 times less of what you're actually going to be selling it for. So the profit margins, what made this business model stand out to you? Was it that, or like how Amazon can do all the shipping for you to make it passive? Like, I mean, there's so many things about Amazon FBA that makes it like worthwhile. What were some of the things that spoke to you, basically?
I'd say some of the things that spoke to me most were the fact that if I use Amazon FBA, I'm not in control of the product. Once I contact the supplier and we come across a good price point that we can both agree on, it goes into a warehouse, and then from there, I don't deal with it. I don't deal with the payments, I don't deal with the shipping, and that was something that was really great for me. As far as what made me, like Luke was saying, they have very good prices, and at that, it's the fact that I'm able to buy whatever I want and sell whatever I want through this marketplace that's thriving. It's probably the biggest marketplace that people use as of right now, and on e-commerce.
Yeah, not only that, I mean, Amazon, some statistics, I was watching one of Tanner J. Fox's videos, he was talking, in 2014, Amazon's net revenue was like $74 billion, and now it's $136 billion. So they almost doubled in just a matter of a couple years. And just imagine the fact that they're expanding into Whole Foods, and they're each day just capturing new niches and just hundreds of new products. Thousands are being implemented into their store just every day, and there's trending products coming out. And just getting started now is no better time, because you look, there's only 2 million sellers on Amazon, whereas eBay has 25 million. And a lot of people think Amazon's kind of hard to get into, but all I really did was take a course and get started. And literally I was sitting at home and took the course, and in 2 months learned the whole thing. So I'll even leave a course link below to the course I specifically took. If you guys get that through my link, that helps me out a lot, and I will be able to help you guys with any questions you have along the way. Riley's just I was giving him a lot of information, kind of mentoring him one-on-one, so that helped out a lot. But are there anything else you want to say about Amazon and just the journey and where you plan to head in the future with this? Like, how many products do you want to get going? And stuff like that. So
Yeah, absolutely. With the products, I plan to release at least 5 to 10. That way it can have a stable income that's coming from a variety of products, so I'm not really riding on the sales of just one product. My profit margin that I'm shooting for per item is about 50%. So that's really where I'm looking into. So my suggestion, if you're looking into products, would just be to run the numbers and make sure that it is profitable, because there is some items that you will find that show they're popular selling, but when you go to actually buy that product, unless you buy over 500,000 or some ridiculous number, the profit margin is not great enough to really justify putting your money in that business investment.
exactly, and using Jungle Scout is what the first thing Riley did. Like, he got Jungle Scout, and I showed him how to use that, and he used the product database. And is that where you found all your products, by the way, the product database, or?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, on my own, I also looked under popular sellers, but a lot of the stuff I found on Amazon that was already very popular was a very saturated market. So I didn't want to enter, especially someone new, have products sitting on the 12th, 15th, 100th page and not get any sales. So I actually tracked it through the product tracker portion of the Jungle Scout. And between that and with Luke's help on some of the logistics on the posting and any questions, I was actually successfully able to sell my product out in 2 days, like he said.
Yeah, man, that was freaking awesome. Like,
Yeah.
I got big things in store for Riley. I know he's gonna do it big, and really, Amazon, once you get the steps down, like, you just rinse and repeat the same process over and over for each product you do, and the product research is gonna get easier and easier. Was there anything else, Riley, that you did for product research that helped you find products? And I mean, you just took action. Like, you didn't waste any time. This guy literally, in a couple of weeks, literally found products and just started buying it. Like, he ran the numbers. Like, tell us a little about how you ran your numbers and a little bit more how you did your product research.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the way everyone thinks differently, I think very analytical. So from the first thing when I was tracking 10 to 15 products for the first 2 weeks, I was really looking at where I could get them from supplier, if there's multiple suppliers so I can get a price point down or something that really meets what I need. And from there, I ran the numbers before buying anything on all my incurred costs, with the shipping included and the products themselves before ever shipping them to the warehouse. I also went in on the warehouse side and saw how much those products charge for the FBA fees. That way, going into the warehouse, I knew what to expect as far as profit margins, and that was one of the big things that, for me, I really searched after when I was searching for products.
Yeah, and using the Amazon FBA product calculator that you can simply type into Google, you can put in your the price of the product that you're going to be selling it for, the price that you're buying it for in China, and the shipping cost, and literally get a super nice estimate of the profit margins you can make for each product. But I, again, would recommend you guys, Riley's product that he just sold out of was selling for $64. So there's a ton of room to make nice profits with that. But if you're selling something for $10, there's really, like, you might make $2 profit, and you'd have to sell, like, how many units to just make $100, you know? So go for products that have a higher price point that they're selling at. I like to look at products between $25 to $50. Anything over 50, sometimes people have to consult their significant other or see, ask or really think about it. And anything under $20, $25, like, you're not gonna have a lot of profit to be made. So we're gonna conclude the video. I was gonna ask Riley, is there anything else you want to let any new aspiring Amazon FBA people out there that want to get started? What would you tell them? Like, you took action right away, man. What would you tell these guys?
I mean, what it really comes down to is the drive and the want of what you really want in life. So for me, I've worked 2 jobs for probably at least 2 years now. Before that, I was working full-time just to pay for school full-time. So that really gave me the drive that I want something more. I don't want to be stuck working for somebody, but I want to build something on my own. And the fact that I can build something, I can buy and sell whatever I want to whoever I want, when I want, and do it from anywhere, that's the most freeing feeling. So I'm saying to anyone out there, if you want to become an entrepreneur, this is definitely a great avenue to explore, especially if you don't have too much capital. It doesn't take too much, and it can go a long way. So I'd definitely say try it out.
Yeah, those are some great words. And like Riley said, anywhere in the world, guys, Amazon's opening in Australia in the next couple of months. You can set up a bank account there and travel around the world and work from your phone or laptop or wherever you choose. So there's so many possibilities with the internet. Just jump in it while you can. Last but not least, Riley's probably going to be starting a YouTube channel here soon. I won't have the link right away there, but in the future I'll put his link below in the description so you can go check out his channel and see how far he's coming along, guys. So thanks a lot, and thanks Riley for joining me for this little interview, guys.
Absolutely.
So we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.